it's a research cluster that brings together people across campus and beyond. So what is it that the cluster, the program wants to do? Well, definitely research that matters. Policymakers, industries, even academics sometimes look at quick fixes that they think are appropriate for Africa. What this cluster wants to do is to look deeper and say, what is it that we as academics can really contribute to enhanced well-being in Africa, even if it unsettles the well-established power dimensions that often keep marginalized populations, disadvantaged populations in their grip. I think we want to change that. I think Africa is important for UWA and Western Australia, because of the direct proximity across the Indian Ocean. It's one very, very close partner. But I think it's also important internationally, not just for UWA and Western Australia, because it has an important role to play in international development. And I think we as academics, as students, as NGOs, stakeholders, we have a role to play in facilitating development in Africa from a perspective that looks critically at rising inequalities, at potential risks of conflicts, but also the incredible potential for development that lies in Africa and often gets unnoticed. I mean, you know that very often when we think about Africa, when we think about our images that we see on TV, and very often they're not very positive. But Africa has a lot to offer, and I think this research cluster wants to draw attention to the potential that is available and finding ways to make that potential flourish, to unlock that potential in creative and yet critical and engaged ways.